desperate. You guys were all on so early. Welcome, welcome. Dave's laughing at that because good morning, David J. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Alona. Good morning, Victoria. And we've got Jeter coming on too. We've got Allison helping me out. I've got my history of art mug. And you know, I was looking at this. I think in this whole picture of like the human history of art, they made it. So we continue our quest of female artists. But today, I try to bestow knowledge upon you. Good morning, Facebook people. I see some people are on there. Painlessly. Or maybe it's painless. I want you guys to think that men aren't important. You guys are. I mean, you know, you're really important. Good morning, Christian. Everybody, Christian is wishing us. Yeah, I hear the shouts. You had a good weekend, dude. I'm glad. Yes.
I just had a couple quick questions whenever you have time.
Ask me now, because we're...
I figured now, before we get busy.
Yeah, what are the questions?
Know if fitness is going to be on Facebook.
I can. Eventually, we're going to have to see... Facebook classes may alter a bit. So we'll see. But yes, today I can make it onto Facebook if that helps you.
Okay, and one other thing, she wanted to know how the food drive went, which I know you may talk about.
How did the food drive go? It went very well. It's in my David, are you wearing a mask, man? Are you wearing a mask? For when you're going out? I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, man. Good for you.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, Michael. Hello.
How was the food?
That is what Alona was just asking me. I will share a little with you.
I saw some on Facebook.
Yeah, it went very well. Very, very well. Raise your hand or give a shout out if you made your way over there. Or if you had that came on. Yeah, we've got a few. We got a few. Nice. Thank you, Kara. We had Kara stop by, donated. Dave came by and donated a lot of food. Alona's dad swung by and donated a lot of food. Jeter came by and donated a lot of food to get there. But it's something that maybe we can work out in another way or we do again. Today, I was in contact over the weekend with the woman from Helping Hand Pantry. They have what I was going to do, but you guys donated so much food, and some people donated stuff for the fashion show, which was good. Thank you. I have to drop it off when she can't leave it. So it went very well. Very proud of everybody. Everybody who came, people that aren't here.
I'm very proud of you guys.
Everybody. I'm proud of even the people. A lot of different reasons why people can't make it. And that's okay. That's okay. If you couldn't make it, it's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll catch you on the flip side, as we say. We'll get you the next time. And hello, we got Alex coming on. Maybe I do a stop by at the Morris Center. Maybe I hang out there. I'm happy. I'm happy to.
I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys for doing that. I'm proud of you guys.
It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food, Michael. So I'm really proud of everybody, and everybody that came was socially distancing,
I saw it on Facebook.
wearing masks. They did a great job. So kudos. Good job, team. Good job. But I knew you guys would come through. Good morning, Alex. So let me see. We got Kay doing this fine morning. Alrighty, okay. And is that a Sharpie or that's a pretty fancy looking pen? I notice people's pens.
Fine one.
It's not. I noticed that. It was very nice. I only have my chubby ones.
I like the fine points.
Oh, the fine points are nice. Whoa! Is that my friend popping on? I think that might. I think that's Terrence popping on.
I do for certain things, but fine point ones are.
Listen, Terrence, what is up, man? I saw you on Friday. I was so glad to see you. We've got Hannah joining in too.
I logged on.
All right,
did,
excellent,
Mommy.
Hannah. Excellent, Hannah. We got you. We got you.
Okay.
So let us
I wanna do
begin. Jamie, is that a song? We gotta get we gotta get a song going for you, Jamie. Welcome, 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 everybody. Isn't that a Backstreet Boys? Welcome back, welcome back. So wow, I got a lot of you on this morning. I'm super stoked to see you. As I said, you guys must be desperate for human attention if you're coming on. Jeter's even laughing at that. He's laughing at me. Kara's laughing at me. Dave's like, yeah, Deborah. It's true. And Katie's like, no, I love art, but I also am desperate for human.
I love your shirt.
Oh, thanks. It's Markel Strong. And my hair's a little different. My hair's a little... It did have a big fire. My sister works for Markel and came through.
I know they rebuilt it. I think they rebuilt it.
So they're rebuilding. They're slowly rebuilding. There was a part that stayed. So good for Markel. Get your toilet paper and your tissues and your napkins from Markel. Please, please. It supports my family. Okay, so... Today, our artist, I'm going to tell you the name of the artist, then I'm going to tell you the supplies, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the artist while you go hunt for your supplies. So our artist is Sonia Delaney, or Delaney. I want to say Delaney because I have Irish heritage, but I think it's Delaunay. Delaunay, Turk. But I think it's Delaunay. And she has some things stored at the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, and that's where I got this idea, where she took a book. This artist took a book, she deconstructed the book, and she turned it into a piece of art. So we're going to do it our own way, and you're also going to learn how to make oodles of itty-bitty books. Oodles of itty-bitty books. And sometimes, who here is holding one piece of paper? Katie has done this. Katie has done this, so she already knows. I've done this, and then I open, you can print out. So I sent it via email, or it's on Google Classroom now. It's up on Google Classroom too, with some information about the artist, okay? There is a handout of instructions on how to do this, okay? So we are going to do hot dog folds and hamburger folds, and you're going to get hungry for lunchtime, okay? So today, you are going to make an itty-bitty little art book, a little itty-bitty art book. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of making an itty-bitty art book? Katie says thumbs up, so am I. What really sold me on this was that this artist made a whole book that if you open it up, it's like a painting. It's a work of art. So that's what you need, the supplies you need. You know, from crappy internet connection for Facebook, and our connection is unstable, much like my life. Okay, so what you're going to need is, you're going to need a piece of paper, like a regular... yes. Michael and Alex have it, like whatever this is. A paper that is, longer. It's not a square, it's a rectangle. A rectangular piece of paper. Could it be construction paper? Excellent, Allison. Yes, it could be construction paper. It could be anything you want. I'm going to be using white drawing paper, so a piece of paper. Now, for the rest of it, it's really up to you, but you do need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a pair of scissors, okay? So your main things are a rectangular piece of paper and a pair of scissors, okay? You're also going to need, I recommend a regular pencil. Always bring a regular pencil to my class. I'm just saying, guys, just saying. Always one of your important tools. Now the rest, you can start to use your imagination or your preferences. If you're the type of gal or guy that likes markers, bring magic markers. And I recommend bringing all of these if you like. If you like crayons, get your crayons out. Jeter, Christian, Adam. Christian wants to know, The game has been canceled tonight. Ooh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Now, I think Alex had paint. Excellent, Alex. Excellent. Just you need scissors for a short period of time. You could use brush pens. You could use brush pens. You can use color pencils. Colored pencils. I have a lot of colored pencils. You can use watercolors. I think I'm going to be using some watercolors and some markers. I also recommend maybe a nice black marker as well. Alrighty, now, if you're feeling really daring, I recommend, and David J has a smile on his face, so that must mean he's feeling daring today. I recommend either a magazine. You guys have been working with Allison on collage work, so maybe you've got those handy. Words, some text, you can do that. So you're going to need your scissors for that, and I recommend glue sticks. Glue
in the screen.
Or tape, okay? Something to stick something, okay? If you're working with watercolors, obviously, or paints, you're going to need your brushes, some paper towels, and some water. So let us begin. The first shelf, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to make this book, but I do want to share this artist. Now, don't be sad. She's not a contemporary artist, but she lived a very long time, guys. She lived a very long time. She was like 94. She was alive during my lifetime, which I think was pretty cool. But you see here, guys, she is known for shapes, okay? I'm not going to focus too long on this picture, but I want you to get an idea of what she worked on. She also worked with a book. She also stuff like that, and she painted and drew on it, okay? So I want you to get an idea, and this is eventually what happened. See how she turns it into an accordion? You can see this. So here's the artwork. It looks like a picture, and then she wound up folding it to make it into other stuff. She worked with a lot of different stuff. She worked with fabric, paints, we call it mixed media and stuff like that. But she was known for her very strong colors and her cool shapes. Katie, would you call this modern art or would you call it more modern, or would you call it, we call it old-fashioned? No, it could be. It is old. It is old because she was alive during the 20th century, and we are now in the 21st century. But she's what we call more abstract. Does her artwork remind you of any other type of artist style or artist? Does anybody think? But somebody said it. Who said that?
I said Picasso.
Picasso. Raise your hand if you agree. That is very insightful, guys. Entering that time period where Picasso was known for cubism, right? Working with those geometric shapes. And it's to show, it's to see things in a different reality. Meaning if I hold up this jar, you see it is round, but if I wanted to break it down and show it in a different reality, I might break it up and show it in different shapes and different colors. Definitely known for that. Here's another cool art to give you guys some ideas. Very geometric shapes. Very strong colors. That's the big thing with her. Strong, bright colors. And how color you're working, I want you to think about your color choices. I want you to think about which colors am I putting next to other colors. Alrighty? Because colors look different depending on which other colors they're hanging out with. Colors are kind of like friends. What? Everybody give my friend is key.
Christian.
We got Christian over there, and we got Will as well. So, other fancy words, orphism, which is basically where your focus is really on color versus the shape, and simultaneism. What? I don't even know what the heck these things are. but it's working with same time to make colors look. Thing about her, 2 cool facts and we'll get started. She was born to a Jewish Ukrainian family, kind of cool. She eventually settles in French. She's French as well. And she is the first, guys, the first. Let me see if I can find my notes. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? She is the first living, so when she was alive, this happened, the first living female artist to have a retrospective exhibit, meaning it showed all her work at the Louvre in France. Very, very fancy museum, important museum. Wow, we got a good group. So what do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you think that's important. Yeah, Alex says yeah. Girl power. Girl power. No offense to the guys in the room. All righty? No offense. We love you all. We got Jamie coming on. We got Will on. We got Terrence. I think that's Terrence. Michael. Good, Michael. You're what do you call that? An enlightened man. We're all cool. And in art, traditionally, women weren't focused upon, which is sad. So let's begin. Awesome. If you have these printed instructions, great. If you we'll walk you through it. What we're first going to do is let's work on the fold, because this is the trickiest part. Okay? And then you can decorate it while and I don't have my watch. So then you can decorate it. Thank you, my love. So here we go. We've got our piece of paper. We're going to hold it. Allison's holding it, hold it like a landscape, okay? So it's wide. And then what you're going to do, I'm going to kind of go back and forth. So see my paper? I'm going to fold it like a hot dog. I'm going to fold it like a hot dog roll, okay? See, it's long. I folded it in half. So I'm going to be coming back and forth. I folded it in half like a hot dog roll. See? We would put our hot dog in there. Nice. Yes, Hannah, my love.
Piece of paper.
What? What did you say? Yes, Hannah.
I told her.
Please get a piece of paper. This is the time to get the piece of paper, my friend. So a hot dog. It's folded, whoops. It's folded in half, long ways, okay? Great. Now we're going to fold it again. We're going to take our paper, and now we're going to fold it in half. See how long it is? See how long it is? We're going to fold it in half. Okay? Okay, and I'll show a few times, don't worry. So now it's shorter. So I'm going to repeat. Here's my long piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half like a hot dog bun, right? A hot dog bun is longer than it is, and I would take my hot dog and I would put it in, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I have my long piece of paper folded in half. I'm going to fold it in half again, okay? More like a hamburger bun, okay? Alrighty? And then I'm going to fold it. I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to fold it again, see? So not the hot dog, the hamburger side, and I'm going to fold it again, okay? I'm going to fold it again. Alrighty? So if anybody's got a problem, so it should look like a little picture, you know, a little portfolio, a little portrait landscape. So it opens up like a card, like as if you were reading a book. But right now, you won't be able to open it the way I'm doing it, okay? Everybody got that? Does anybody need a repeat? Everybody's got it. Good. Make sure you press down, okay? Now we're going to open up. We're going to... Alrighty? And if you did it right, you should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 squares. Allison has it, and you can see it pretty well on hers too. Okay, 8 squares. 8 squares. Good. Okay, Katie gave me the thumbs up. We all good? We all good? Dave is laughing because he's waiting for me to mess up. Dave's like, yeah. This is a little tricky. I get it. That's why I also gave you instructions. Now, we're going to fold it to make sure we have our scissors and our pencil handy. our scissors and our pencil handy. Now, we're going to fold this paper, again, where we already fold. We're going to fold it in half the other way. That's what we call the hamburger roll, okay? So it's a hamburger fold, yes. I did not make that up, Alex. I did not make that up, okay? So you're folding it in half the other way, okay? It should look like this, all righty? Look like this. So it's opened up to somebody, Katie. So now when you're looking at it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hannah, do you need help, my friend?
I need help, please.
Okay, while people are doing that, I'm gonna do this again for Hannah.
Deborah.
Okay, Hannah, just a quick review, because we have a piece of paper, Hannah. We're gonna hold it like this, okay? Like a hot dog bun, okay? Fold it long ways.
Make sure it's pressed down.
Yes, make sure you press down so you get nice, strong edges. Fold it like a hot dog, okay? Now, Hannah, what you're going to do is, once you have it folded like this, my friend, see, are you looking? We're going to now fold it in half. And hold it up so I can see. Okay?
You want them to see you or no?
All right, now fold that in half, my friend, if you needed the help. And then we're going to fold it again, okay? This is the first, we're just reviewing, we're reviewing.
Stop.
Okay? You got it? We folded it again. So now we have a little card that opens up. Then we open our card, our book, and we have 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like that?
You have
See?
8 sections.
Yes, 8 sections. Now, fold it instead of the hot dog fold. We're going to fold it like a hamburger, meaning it's much. And as Katie says, yes. Okay, you unfolded
Like
it.
this.
I can't see, but okay.
What do you think?
Yeah. No, I think you needed to fold it one more time, Hannah. You need 8 squares.
How do I make 8 squares?
Okay. Folded it. Hot dog. I'm gonna do it. Folded hot dog. Fold it in half, and then you have to fold it again. It looks like your 8 pieces are very long. Okay. So we're back to where we were. Okay, and we folded it this way now, okay? This way. Now you're going to take, you should see, as Katie said, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, doesn't matter where. And what you're going to do, okay, here's your folded side, here's your open side. Right at that, they all meet together in the center. See where they all meet in the center? You make yourself a nice strong dot. See that?
Put the dot?
Yes, my friend. Hold on. I'm going to... Okay.
I have a colored pencil.
Okay.
If I can
My dot is pretty big, so you can see it. All right? Corners meet right in the middle. See, there's like where they meet. There's one square. All the squares. Nice. Allison has it. Let me just see if anybody else has done it. See where all the points meet?
Deborah, I'm asking her.
What do you need, Hannah?
Where should I put the dot?
I'm showing you right here. Can you see?
In the center.
In the center, where all 4 squares meet. Where all 4 squares meet. In the center of the paper. Make a dot. Make a dot.
I just did.
Good. We all cool? Katie is excellent. Good. Good, good, good. Now, we're going to take our scissors. We're going to make 1 cut. Now, listen very carefully, because it will make the difference of our book.
All right.
You're going to start your cut on the folded edge. See how if I open it up, this is open. This is the open edge. This is the closed edge. This is the folded edge. See how that is, guys? That doesn't open. That's the fold. This is the open part, like... folded edge, the folded edge. You are going to cut, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to draw the line so you... We're going to cut one little line from the folded edge, the closed edge, to the dot. See how I drew a line on it, okay? Everybody got that? Allison is showing you after we cut. So this is hard for me to do, okay? So I'm cutting. See where I'm cutting?
On the line.
On the line. To the dot. To the dot, Hannah. To the dot. Okay? So you can still see my line. And now it's cut. Now it's cut to the dot. The folded side. The folded side. Okay. That's done. Let us know. You're going to unfold it. Nice, nice. You're going to unfold it. So when you unfold it.
Can I cut the other side?
No, we only do one cut. Only needs one cut. Nice, Allison. Michael, you did it the wrong side, my friend. You might have to go back and recut. The idea is your cut is in the middle. The cut is in the middle, like it's a puppet. Nice, Katie. See, Michael? See where our cut is?
You like it?
Okay, now open it up. If your cuts are on this side, on the outsides, you cut the wrong side. We want to cut on the folded side, okay? Don't have to cut anymore. You can actually put your scissors away, okay?
All right.
So there we go. Now we have a piece of paper with a weird mouth. Yum, 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 right? A weird mouth, okay? Now what we're going to do is, the hard part is almost done, okay? We're going to fold it hot dog ways again, so the long ways. So now, and I want you to hold it where you're cut. So here it is. I'm going to fold it. Nice, Katie. Nice, Allison. If you can't, Will! Good to see you. All right, so I'll do that again. We've got our cut, okay, in the middle. We're going to fold it hot dog way, long, right? Hot dogs are long, okay? And, okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take the two ends, and you're going to push in. See how I'm pushing in? You want to push in because you're going to make diamond. Very good, Alex. Very good. David J., that looks delicious, man. I didn't have breakfast. All right. Allison's holding it up so you guys can see. Hannah's got something going on. Katie's got it. Lona, until all the way like you get like a little X. See? Push them all the way.
All the way. X, Deborah?
You cut it right. You'll be able to do this. So here it is.
Cutting?
No more cutting. We don't cut the book.
One cut so far.
Okay.
So what's next?
So okay. Take your piece of paper,
like
hold
this.
it hot dog style. The hole is on top. The cut is on top. And Alex, you can show us one more time. You had it. We're going to push the ends together so that we start to make diamond. And you're going to keep pushing together until your papers make an X. Keep pushing together, Hannah. The ends. Watch me. Hold it like this. Hold it just like me. I think you're missing. And keep folding. Put your finger.
I don't know how it opens.
Well, put your finger in there and open it up. Okay.
This is a little hard.
I know it is. I think you cut the wrong end. So if you cut the that's okay. Hannah, why don't you open up? Why don't you open up your drawing?
I need to start over.
That's okay. I'm going to start over in just a second. Why don't you start drawing on your piece of paper, and I'm going to have these guys finish it, and I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to do this again. It's a little complicated.
What do you want me to draw?
You can draw anything. We want bold colors and shapes like squares, circles, rectangles. Okay. So for those, until you get an X. So you get an X. See how I got an X? And at some point, you're gonna fold it just one way. You're gonna make a choice. Don't worry, Hannah. I promise I will work through it again. Don't worry. So see how I made an X? I closed the circle, and then at some point, doesn't matter where, in my opinion, I just folded it so that I folded it. Does that make sense? Does everybody have that? Nice, Hannah. Okay. So let me make sure. Alex, if you opened it up, would you have a cover? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages and a back. It's like total of 8 pages, but there's a cover and a back and 6 pages. It should open like a little book. like a little book. See that?
I don't know how to make this into a book.
That's okay, Hannah. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again.
Can I do it again with you?
I will definitely do it again with you. Don't worry. I want to get these guys who did it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Don't worry. I'm going to come back. Just start working on your drawing, my friend. All righty? So, on your book, what I recommend, okay, is I think you should take a pencil and I think you should mark your cover. All right? There's 2 ways to do this. So, I'm going to put a little 1 on the first page. Just a little 1. A little 1. I'm going to open it up and I might put a 2 on the bottom corner. A little 2. This is optional. I like to do this. I'm going to number all my pages. My cover is 1. My next page is 6, 7, and your last cover may be 8. Okay? That might help you. That might help you. You don't have to. You don't have to. So if you were to unfold this right now, you would notice that every single the paper, that's important. Now, you open and close and refold your book anyway. We're going to focus on one side of the paper. So if I unfolded it because that was easier for me to work on, I would know what page is my cover, what's the next page, and whatever. And I would know what side that when I folded it back, it should fold back in the same order. But for our purposes, okay, hold on, Hannah. I'm going to do it in just a second. I want to get these guys started. I'm going to refold in just a second, okay? Give me a minute. Now, you should have a cover and then all the inside pages and a back page. This is where you're going to start the work. You are more than welcome to decorate your art book with it closed. You could do the cover, the next page, and the next page. You could work on it and that would be easier for you. If it's easier for you to picture and then fold it, you could. That's why we numbered the pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work predominantly page by page with you guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. I might do both, okay? So the first thing is you guys have to decide what the cover of your art, I just called mine art book. It could be anything. What designs, now listen, you could make this any way, shape, or form, any way you want. But if we were working in the styles of our artist friend Sonia Delaunay, what things are we going to use in our design? And I'm getting another piece of paper ready for the people.
Okay.
Alrighty? So what we're going to do is, okay, Hannah, I know you're frustrated, but I need your patience, and I will refold it, okay? Just give me a second. I've got to get your friends started, and then I'm going to redo it for the people that had problems. So no worries, okay? I know it's hard to wait. Who here has a hard time with waiting? I do. I hate waiting for my coffee. I hate waiting for my stuff. So no worries. I haven't forgotten about you. Think about your cover. Your cover is this first page. So maybe, okay, no one is getting ahead of you, Hannah. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. I'm coming back to you. But I got to get these guys started. So your cover of your page maybe is what the name of your book is. So I'm going to write art book. Okay? Art book. Okay? It could be Katie's book. It could be Hannah's book. It could be Alex's book. It could be anything. Maybe you might want to say what your name is. Okay? All right? And what I recommend is while you're working on your design, you may want to do this in pencil and come back in marker, especially if you're working with watercolors, okay? Now, how did this artist work? She worked in what? Does anybody remember? Color. What kind of shapes did she work in? Does anybody want to shout out what kind of shapes?
Plain shapes.
Geometric shapes, squares, circles, whatever. Okay? So for your cover, maybe you want to work with some of those geometric shapes. I'm drawing in pencil some of my shapes, right? Maybe they overlap, maybe they don't. I don't know, okay? So while you guys are designing your, and I don't know if you can see it, but those are my shapes. And then you're going to work in bright colors. So I'm going to show you how they look. And while you guys are starting with your cover, I'm going to go back to the people with the folding, okay? So see how I'm coming in with markers? See how I'm coming in with markers? And I'm going to wind up making these really groovy shapes, okay? The idea is you want to do the whole thing, the whole page, in an abstract, or it could be a picture. Listen, guys, I'm not mad. You can make it any way you want. So start on your cover, and I'm going to refold while you guys are working on your cover and planning your next pages. The next pages of your books are thinking about what you want to put inside. Maybe you want to put a really funky shape. Maybe you want to put some words that mean things to you. Maybe you want to thinking about what it is from a newspaper with a picture of a cat or a dog or something you love, food. I do that as well, okay? But for those who had problems, I'm going to come back and I'm going to refold, okay? All righty.
Awesome.
Yes.
Are we also then coloring the other pages or just the...
You're going to color, you are going to add color to every single page. And I'm just going to show you in 2 minutes what that starts to look like, okay? So for those of you, let me do this first so we can get that. So for those of you who are working on your cover, I use some magic marker. For those of you watercolors, okay? Maybe I'm using watercolors. Maybe I'm coming in and I'm just adding some watercolor to it. See how that's working, guys? I want you guys to start to add your color, and I'm going to show you some different techniques. Start with things that are different. Here's some yellow green, right? See how I'm working with that? See how I'm working with that? Start to add your colors. And I'm going to come into the cover and just inside. That's your cover. That's your cover. It could be anything you want. Anything you want. Now, for those of you who had a difficult time, what on earth did I do with my paper? I'm going to do this. So, for those of you who need to see it folded again, I'm going to show you one more time. Get your piece of paper. It needs to be a regular piece of paper. Okay? No cuts, no cuts. I'm going to lay my piece of paper down. You work it. Hannah, do you need this? If you don't need this, I'll just keep going. Do you want to see how it's folded? Or are you drawing?
I do, but I want to make my art book.
Okay, then I'm going to wait then. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. When you're ready for me to refold.
What do you think about this?
I think it's lovely, Hannah. I think it's lovely. Then I will wait. I will wait to refold before the class ends then. Okay? So we can get you guys in. Nice. You guys got it. You guys got it. You guys got it. Cover. Here's my cover. You can. If you're using watercolors, I'm going to bring you into the next piece. Okay? I'm going to need your best piece. Okay? So let's see. I'm going to combine a couple of things for you. Okay? I'm going to combine a couple of things. All right? I'm going to combine some text. Some text I found in a newspaper. I'm going to put that aside, meaning I printed out some writing. And now I'm going to show you what's going to happen as I work through the rest of the book. Here's my cover. Here's my cover. Okay? And I'm going to open up my book. And here's my page number 2. Here's my page number 2.
Page numbers as well.
Good, good, good. Here's my page number 2. Okay? I'm going to treat this. I want to make 6 little drawings inside. I am going to work with watercolors. I'm going to work with paints. If you do not have watercolors, you're going to work with crayons You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work with crayon and watercolor. Okay? Alrighty? Alrighty? Okay. So here we go. I'm going to work with crayon and watercolor so you guys know that it doesn't matter what you do. I'm going to make a nice big curved circle. Okay? Okay? See how I did that? I don't know if you guys can see the green. See the green? I have a nice green half circle. Maybe I'm going to make a triangle with my green. You guys are thinking, I think you guys know which way I'm going to go. And maybe I'm going to do, you can't see yellow, so maybe I'll do some orange. And I'm going to do another half circle next to my green. Okay? Now, if you're just using magic markers, that's okay. That's okay. You could work with something different each page. You could do something with pencils. You could do something with markers, okay? Now, I'm going to work with some watercolors on top of this. I'm going to take my green, and I'm going to run my green over my crayon and a little bit more. Maybe I'm drawing some of my green where there is no crayon, okay? I'm just adding colors, see? Can you guys see that? Is that visible? Now maybe I'm coming in with my orange. Maybe I'm coming in with my orange and I'm doing it over my crayon. Maybe I'm doing it off to the side. Okay? How would you guys say these colors are? Are these strong colors or very wimpy colors? And I'm going to add some yellow, okay? Now, if you're working with watercolor paints, you can let this dry, or you can get more effect by taking some paper towels, and you can pat it, okay? And you can blot it a little bit. It'll give it kind of a funky look, okay? I need it to dry, so I'm blotting it, okay? So here, I worked with crayon, I worked with watercolor, and I blotted it. So for you guys, if you don't have watercolors, you can do anything you want. You can color every page. You can use magic markers. I'm doing a little bit of, going to do a little bit of everything in our book, okay? Now, I may want to add some text to my paper, okay? I may just want to leave it as a plain picture, My first one I'm going to leave as a plain picture. My next one, I think I'm going to work with colored pencils next, okay? So I'm going to do some groovy lines. That's all I'm doing. See how I'm doing that? I'm working with colored pencils. I'm taking bright colors, as bright as I can get, as strong as I can get, and I'm going to draw some different stuff on that page, See how I'm doing that? I'm just adding some different looks, Okay, let me see, all right? I'm just adding, maybe my lines are going in different directions. Right? And I'm picking all different colors. Is that coming through, guys? Okay, and I'm just kind of coming through. This exercise is less about doing it the way I want you to do it and more about how you see about decorating a book in bright colors. So here's my cover. I open it up and I have one little piece of artwork. See artwork, okay? Then maybe I'm going to, what's a good word? Maybe I'm going to talk about put some words in. I'm going to write in color. This is up to you on how you might decorate it. You guys could write a story. Maybe I'm going to put shape. Okay? See how I'm doing that? And then maybe I want to put some words in there. So maybe I'm going to put that in there too. So I'm going to take, you guys have been working with Allison for collage work, so you can use those skills right in there. So I just glued a piece of paper. I just glued a piece of paper in there. See how I did that? So the book is starting to come out like little mini pictures, little mini paintings. Another way you can do it, as you move into all your pictures, you're not going to finish this with me today. I'd be shocked if you did. This artist, she took parts from books. So she cut out, I just cut out of newspaper. She cut out words. And she put them on one of the pages. She put them on one of the pages on one side. So I'm going to show you how you kind of get this idea. So I'm up to my next words, and I'm going to put some glue on them. Okay? I'm going to put some glue on them, and then before I go, I'm going to do one last fold. So maybe I'm going to put that up, I'm going to put it in the corner here. Okay? See how I did that? And maybe I want to write my own words. I want to write my own poem. I'm just using scribbles, so you don't have to wait for me. And then I have my own words. Okay? And then maybe I want to add some color. So I'm going to add some watercolors. You guys can use markers or crayons. I'm going to add a really nice, soft, you know what? I've used a lot of blue. I'm going to use some red. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make brush strokes. See how I'm doing that? Just brush strokes across. So maybe it overlaps. Maybe it goes over. Because that was one of the things she did. Okay? You don't have to do it this way. This is to give you ideas. So see how that's happening? There's some paint and some words. And I'm going to blot it. Okay? So the idea is, as you're working on your book, every page is a little bit of a work of art. Maybe a mini collage, maybe a picture. Maybe you want to draw a picture. So while you guys, how's everybody doing other than the people that had an issue with the fold right now? Nice, Katie. Maybe you turn it into your warrior, your Waldwick Warriors, you know? So everybody's doing a page. Now, for those of you, what, Katie? Ooh, did I freeze? Oh, hold on. I think I know what my plan is. I'm going to freeze.
Here. I'm going to glue some more.
Sorry.
She's coming back.
I'm coming back. No worries. I need a new. I was so busy. Alrighty. How's everybody? You doing okay? You've got your book? You've got it? Okay. Now, for those of you, let me see Alona. Nice. You got the idea. William, so happy to see you. Alex, awesome. Now, I'm going to do one last fold. So for all of you who want to make another book later on, or you had problems folding, I'm going to ask you to get another piece of paper, and we're going to do the fold one more time. Okay? Alrighty? For those of you who are working on your book, keep working. Keep adding it. And then when you're done, you can even open up the whole book and you see it just as a poster. See how it comes together. But keep working on each page. For those of you who want to do another book and are unsure of the folding, get another regular piece of paper and I'm going to redo the fold. So Hannah, this is for you. I'm going to do another fold. So get another piece of paper. Okay, get another piece of paper. All right, and I'm going to do it one more time. Guys. All righty? The hardest part is the fold. But another way you could do this, if you're not sure, you could just paint a beautiful piece of paper. You could do whatever you want, and then you could do the fold afterwards, which is kind of cool too. So try different ways. Okay, so we ready, Hannah? Let's do this one more time. So those of you who are working, keep working. We're going to take the piece of paper. Okay, you ready? Here's our piece of paper. We're going to fold it hot dog wise. I'm folding it in half. Okay, so watch. Here's my piece of paper, Hannah. I'm folding it in half. Long wise. See how I did that? See how I did that? Long wise. Okay? Show me the paper, Hannah. Show it to me when you do that. Good, good. It's folded longwise. Now, Hannah, we're going to fold it again. We're going to fold it again. And we're going to fold it. Now, watch me. See? See how I did that? I'm going to fold it in half. Okay? So now it opens like this. Fold it one more time. Let me see. Nice, Hannah, nice. Now, you ready? Our piece of paper is like this. It's just like that. You're going to fold it one more time, like a hamburger, right? Not the hot dog. You're going to fold it one more time. One more time. It should look like this. Okay, watch.
I don't want to be late.
Well, if you have to go to your other class, you can go to your other class. No worries. Don't worry.
I didn't want to be late, Deborah.
I don't blame you. I know. So if you got to go, you got to go. All righty? Here it is. Here it is. Show it fully folded for me. No, okay. No, Hannah.
What?
Fold it all the way up again. Because I don't...
Like this?
Yeah, you're going to fold it like this. You're going to fold it like this. Listen. You're going to fold it like that. It should be nice and long. Nice and long. Show that to me. No. Open it. Because I think it looks... Open it up and do this. Do this. Hold it right in front of me. In front of you, just like I am. Good. I just want to make sure we got it right. Hold it. Okay, I think you got more. Fold it like that, just like this for me. Just like this. Do what I do. Nice. Good. Hannah, fold it like this. Fold in front of me, just like this. Good. And fold it again. No. Yours looks awfully skinny to me. Awfully skinny to me. Okay, like this. Do this. Fold it. Hannah, can you do me a favor? Hold it like this. Unfold it. I'm trying to see why yours looks different than mine. Good. Now fold it. See? Fold it. Just stay there. Okay? Hold it like mine. It should look just like me. Good. Now fold it. See how I have it? Fold it one more time. Good. And hold it like this. Hold it like this. Good. Okay. Now, Hannah, make sure you press it, open it up, and you should have 8 squares, 8 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, Hannah, it looks like you folded it too many times. Hannah,
I need your help.
Yes, I know. So follow along with me. Hold it like this.
Okay.
Hold it like this. Good. No, open it up. Open it. Good, Hannah. Now, Hannah, we're going to fold it instead of long ways. We're going to fold it in half, like a hamburger. So look at me. And fold it the other way. Fold it in half this way. And hold it up. Hold it up. Just do this, Hannah. Just do this. Just hold it like this. Don't be upset. Good. Now, Hannah, in the middle, yes, where your finger is, we're going to put a big dot. We're going to put a dot right there. Okay, see how we did that?
Make more pictures.
Okay.
Then you do some more shapes.
Okay. And we're going to come to our tech class next. So see how we have a dot in the middle? We have one rectangle, 2 rectangle, 3 rectangle, 4 rectangle, right? Now, Hannah, this is very important, and you need to listen really good to me. I'm going to use my marker. One side is open. It opens like a book or a card, okay? And one side is closed. It's the edge, right? Can you run your finger along the edge? Keep it closed and find the edge, the closed edge, the fold, right? Right? That does not open. And the other side should open. Keep your fingers on the folded edge. Keep your fingers on the the edge, and you can open the other side. See? See, this is closed. It's an edge. It's a fold, right? Okay. What I want you to do, Hannah, I'm going to draw a line from the side that's closed, not open, this side that's the fold. I'm going to draw a line across on my fold to the folded edge. Okay, so you see how I did that? You see how I drew a line from the dot on the fold to the edge, the folded edge, the folded edge. Okay, did you do that, Hannah? Okay, show me, show me. Good, good. Put your finger on the line. Put your finger on the line. And anybody that's got this, put your finger on the line and hold it like this, my friend. Hold it like this. Your finger is on the line. Can you show me? Can you show me? Can you do this? See how my finger's on the line? The reason why I'm asking people to do this is to make sure you cut. See? That's the open side. This is the side of the fold. We're not cutting on this side. That's where people made a mistake. We're cutting on the side that's closed. Okay? Then we're going to cut on the line. See, Hannah? Cut on the line to the dot. And those of you who are coming for a tech, don't worry. We're going to do it in just a second. Okay?
Yep.
Okay?
Hold on a few seconds.
Okay? I lost Hannah. Okay, you're going to cut. You're going to cut where the edge is to the dot. And that's very important. It's from the folded edge. The folded edge that doesn't open on the line to the dot. And those, okay? Okay? Just cut a one line. And then you're going to open it up, Hannah. Okay. So, Hannah, what you keep doing is you weren't following along. It's okay, Hannah. It's okay.
It's alright.
It's okay. That's why I wanted everyone to follow step by step. And if it seems silly that I ask you to put your finger somewhere, that's important. That's important, okay? Because what's happening is you're cutting it here. And it won't fold, okay? So what I might do for people who... So, Hannah, what I think I'm going to do for you and some other people...
Is there a step-by-step?
Yes, there's a step-by-step. But what I might do...
Is there a step-by-step?
There's yes, Victoria. It was emailed and it's up on Google Classroom. But what I think...
That might be easy if there's a step.
Hold on, Victoria. Hold on, Victoria.
That may be easier for them to look at.
Victoria, hold on. It is easier if you have it, but I don't think everybody printed it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new one that you print out, and it will show you exactly where you should be folding and where you cut. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Because that's what's going to help. A lot of people, they cut on the wrong end. They don't think it's important, or that it's hard to see. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't do a beautiful book and do it that way. What if you cut on that side? If you cut, I'm going to do what Hannah did, okay? I'm going to do what Hannah did, okay? and you already started your work, what you can do, if you have these ends, it won't fold the way we want. You can take some Scotch tape. Okay, are you listening, Hannah? This is one way to fix it. We can take some Scotch tape, and we can tape over the ends that we cut, okay? We can tape over the ends that we cut, and that way you know not to cut there. So I taped mine up. I did what some other people did. I cut on the wrong end. So when I went back and I folded it, I said, ooh, there's my tape. I don't want to cut on that side. I'm going to cut on the other side, okay? Alrighty? So what I recommend is, if you can let me know, go to Google Classroom, but it's really important that people understand that there's an open and a fold side. And when we do that cut, we're going to cut on the fold side, So when you open it up, the cut is in the middle. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, Hannah, if you had, yes, you have. Let me see what you have. Nice. Now, Hannah, what we might have to do is I might have to help you at Lunch Bunch because we've got one other class to do. We're going to switch gears. Okay, well, you might go to another class, but I have another class to teach. What I recommend, Scotch tape.
Can I fill this in?
You're gonna cut it, and you're gonna tape up your ends because you're coming from the wrong end, my friend, and that's very common. Okay, but you can save it. You can tape. Just fold it. Look, Hannah. You can just fold a piece of paper, and you have more of a card. It's okay. Or you can cut all the strips out. Look, guys. If somebody's having a problem with folding it, look what I did. I cut it in half, and this is what you do down the middle, and I'm going to tape my two-end book. Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. All right? So I cut it in half, so I have two strips, and I take a piece of tape, and now I have an accordion. And now my book folds differently, but it folds. Okay? That may be the way for you, Anna. Cut it right down the middle and tape the two strips together. That's another way to do it. Okay? Does everybody see that? So if you were cutting the wrong end, you can cut it right across, tape the two ends, and you make an accordion. Okay? Two different ways. So I want to thank people. So I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook people.